Hi there guys, good evening. I'm here tonight to show you a tutorial on how to move the preview pane to the top of your window and the command folder band bar to the bottom of your window. I know there's a few tutorials for this on the site. I used to have one there myself for it, but it seems to have disappeared, and a lot of questions get asked about how to do this, so I figured it would be easier if you can see how the edits are made for those two properties to be moved. Okay, the first thing you would have to do is go to your C drive, into the Windows folder. All these edits are made into the Shell 32 DLL. Okay, the one in the System32 folder only, and that's for both x64 and x86 operating systems. So you go to C drive, System32, scroll down to your Shell 32 DLL. Let's find it here. Alright, below this tutorial, the first thing that you'll notice is a registry tweak for taking ownership. You would need to install that first so that you can take ownership of this file. Once you have installed it, you would just right click on the Shell 32 DLL. You'll have the take ownership in your right click menu. Click on that and you will now have ownership of the DLL and able to make edits in it. Right at the moment, this file is being used in Windows, so you can't exactly edit this DLL. If you try to edit it in Restorator and save it, it won't be able to save because it's being used by the system, so it'll end up saving the DLL as Shell 32 DLL1 or something like that. Because it's currently in use, you can't make those edits right on this file in here. So you would just right click, copy. Okay, I go to my documents. I would make a folder, call it whatever you like, and just put the DLL in there so you can be free to edit it. I've already got unmodded ones in here that I'm going to be using to show you how to make the edits. So you would just make a new folder. I copied that DLL from my System32 folder. I would just right click in here, paste. Okay, now I've got the DLL in there to edit. Okay, I'm just going to delete that because I've already got other ones here for you. Okay, so once you've done that, you'd want to go into your folder here and open it up. I'm showing you on the x64 one. The x86 would be doing the same kind of edits here. There's a couple of different ones or more for x86. I'll explain that in a little bit here. Once you have this open and ready to edit, just right click on it and open Restorator. Okay, now you've got the DLL opening up in Restorator for you to edit. Sorry, of course I'm smoking again while making this tutorial. You would just click the button here, or the whatever theme you're using. It'll have a little thing there to open up the DLL. The edits that we're going to be making in here are in the UF file. Okay, as you can see, they're all there. Now what I've done here for you guys and girls is to make it a lot easier for you to do these edits. I've got, just see here, I've got the different ones for x64 and x86 to do this manually, and for this is for the top shell. Okay, and that would be the preview pane. Alright, and the folder band is for this here on the bottom of the command bar. Okay, I'm going to go into the x64 one to start. Okay, these are all text files to help you do this manually. So what you would do is you would just click to open. Alright, actually I should explain here first. As you can see, they're all named, get out of the way, Shell 32 DLL UI file 3. Okay, as you can see, there's numbers here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 19, 20, 21. They correspond with the numbers here in the UI file, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and so on. Okay, so once you open it up, you'll notice you'll see a line number 3, and a line of code for this edit. Alright, so I'm going to click on number 3 here. As you can see, there's all this text in here, and as you'll notice, each text line has a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the line up here, the number, line 3, corresponds with the number here, which would be line 3. Okay, now to make these edits in the in the UI file. What you need to do in Restorator is click the RC button at the top, then the AB. You need to have those two click, so that will give you the abilities to be able to make text edits inside of these files. Okay. Now, easy thing to do is you just would go here to the line, okay, and copy this, all right, and then in here, in line 3, okay, as it said on that text note, you just highlight this and paste. Okay, and now it's edited the line of text for you. Basically, it only edits the one word here. Before that said bottom, and we just edit that to top, okay, because that's for the preview pane. So you can have the preview pane up here. It's normally at the bottom, and now you want it at the top. So that's all it's doing, is changing the location of where it shows in Explorer. All right. Now, once you've made the edit, you'll want to go on to do the other ones, but you also need to save this one. So you would just click on the next one or any of these. It doesn't really make a difference if it's the next one. Since the next one is 4, I'm going to click on that. You have made changes to this resource. Do you want to commit the changes now? You can commit them with the F8 key or by pressing commit button. Well, I want to commit them now because that's what I want in there, so you press yes. Okay, and now it's gone to number 4, but as you can see, that one's been changed to the top. I'll show you on 4 here. Okay, just go open up the other text file, right, which is number 4. Okay, again, line 3, and that's the line of code. As you can see, it says top there. Okay, I'm in number 4 here, line 3, that's the line of code. As you can see, it says bottom there. So you could easily, if you just want to do the one change in the to the text there, is just delete the text in there and then type in top. Oops, type in top. You can do that as well. Once you've typed in top for that line of code, you would just go on to the next one, number 5. It's asking you, do you want to commit changes to this resource again? Yep. Okay, so you do that for each and every one of these. Okay, each one has the line number and the text line in there that you need to edit. Of course, it's the layouts, and it would be the you're replacing bottom with top. Okay. And you have those ones to do in the x64. x86, again, it's the same edits, but there's more of them to do in an x86 system, as you can see here. But same thing, you would just go to the UI file, which is number 3, line 3, there's your text edit, top, okay, and you would do the same thing in there. The folder band is also the same thing for having the command bar at the bottom. Okay, yeah, the 4 text files are both the same for x86 and x64 systems. Okay, you would just open it up. As you can see, it's UI file 12. Alright, so I'd go to number 12. Line 3. Okay, line 3. And the line of code, again, as you can see, it says layout, position, bottom. Alright, so you can copy that line of code. Copy. Alright, go to line 3. As you can see, it says top there. Alright, line 3, paste. Okay, and you've done your edits, or just edit where it said top to bottom. Okay, and that will that's for moving the command bar to the bottom of your window. Alright, so that's how you would do the edits in Restorator. Now, I'm not going to save this file at the moment because I'm going to show you something else. We'll just exit out of here. No, don't want to save it. No, don't want to save it. Okay. I have also created for you res files of these edits. Okay. Now, res files are Restorator files. Okay. As you see, I have different ones here. I have just ones for the folder band. Okay, which is moving the command bar to the bottom. All right. I have ones for top shell. Okay, which is just moving the preview pane to the top. Alright, and I also have ones for both, which means this will move the preview pane to the top and the command bar to the bottom. Okay, now for res files, what you would do is you would just double click it and open it in Restorator. Okay, as you can see, shell file res, the UI file folder is there, and the different edits that I've already pre-made for you are in the parts here, 3, 4, 5, 6, going down. Okay, now this way I would just move this Restorator over here, I would open another copy of it. Okay, have it at this side so they're side by side. I will go and open the Shell32 DLL. Excuse me, in my unmodded folder where I saved them originally. Okay, open the Shell32 DLL. Open the UI file folder. Okay, I've already done these edits for you, so you can just take this UI file. Take this UI file folder, drag and drop it over here. Okay, as you can see, it put all the edits in there for you on its own. All right, and all those text edits are already done. You would just close this. You would do File, Save. Okay, it'll save all those edits that are done already in the DLL, and you're ready to go. Okay. Now, as I said, save that one. Okay, as I explained to you just a little bit earlier, I have ones for doing both like this. I have res files for just moving the preview pane top shell to the top, and I have res files for just moving the folder band to the bottom. So you can pick if you just want to move the command bar down, if you want to move the preview pane up, or if you want to do both like I have it here. So once you've made the edits to your Shell32 DLL, okay, you just go here, go to the x64 one, which is the one I was doing, go back to my computer, okay, go into C, Windows, down to System32, okay, scroll down until you hit the Shell32 DLL again. Alright, once you have it, oops, where are we here? Down a bit lower. Okay, Shell32, once you have it here, you just right click, do rename. At the end of this, you put .old, okay, save the name. It's still being used by the system, this DLL, but by renaming it like this, it'll give you the ability. I'm just going to delete this because I've already got this one modded in here. Alright, once you rename that to .old, okay, it would give you the ability to just copy or cut and paste this DLL in here, okay, and they'll go side by side. And once you're finished, you just close everything out, then reboot your system. When you boot back up, you will have your preview pane at the top or your command bar at the bottom. Everything will be all ready for you, and then you can go back into your System32 folder and delete that .old DLL or keep it as a backup if you like. Basically, that's the end of the tutorial. If you have any questions, put it in the post here. I hope this made your day a little bit easier, and enjoy.